Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 2021 love and relationship reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed and linked in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Let's let the bowl sing as we see what the tarot has to say. Pisces. July 2021 love and relationships, Pisces. July 2021 love and relationships, Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Pisces. July 2021 love and relationships, Pisces. July 2021 love and relationships, Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Ooh, okay. There we go. So top is the energy that grounds us. The bottom is the energy that grounds us. So we have everything is fine with the 10 of Swords, which I love that. I love that because it's so apropos. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles where things need to be balanced. We have the 10 of Cups, which is absolutely beautiful. Love, joy, prosperity. This is our idea of the happily ever after coming forward. And then we have the 6 of Wands, the celebrating the self. So the repeat of the number 6 is that we have this beautiful nurturing energy. And it's so interesting because on the surface, for some of us, not for everybody, but for some, it's going to be like, you have it all. Like, you have it all figured out. And then we're crowned with the sense of everything's fine. You know, everything's fine. It has to be fine. And, you know, we're stabbed through with 10 swords, scrolling on our phones, saying, you know, nope, it's fine. I got this. I'm okay. And what we need to do is to say, what is the happiness for me? What is it that my soul desires and wants and is longing for? And there's some revelation that's going to be coming out about love, about our relationships that's quite profound. Pisces, July 2021, love and relationships, Pisces. July 2021, love and relationships, Pisces. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Psychic development. That makes perfect sense. So it can be, now we don't want people to sit there and think like, okay, I'm in a relationship and now Dana's saying, you know, everything's fine and everything isn't fine. And, you know, because the 10 of Swords obviously means that everything isn't fine, but we're lying to ourselves. And now I have to leave my partner. No, that's not what Spirit is saying at all. What Spirit is saying here is that there is some aspect to our own happiness that we're lying to ourselves about. That's hurting our relationships, not just with others, but with ourselves. And psychic development, right here, the third eye chakra, there's a sense of knowing. There's a sense of profound and deep and powerful knowing that needs to be embraced, that needs to be listened to during this time, because we have more wisdom than we give ourselves credit for. And this psychic development, this third eye that is opening up for us, this instinct, if you don't feel comfortable saying, I myself am psychic, which everybody is to a certain extent, we need to embrace this energy about us during this time, Pisces, because our sensitivity is a sort of psychic ability, and it leads us to being able to be guided by our angels, having a conversation with our spirit guides, to be able to open up our world. Now let's look at the energy we need to be mindful of. What is the energy that Pisces needs to be mindful of July 2021, love and relationships? What is the energy that Pisces needs to be mindful of July 2021, love and relationships? Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. The High Priest. Now this is Taurus energy. This is the Hierophant in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. What we need to be mindful of is the sense of, I figured it out. And the sense of people around us who are like, I figured it out. We need the questions. We need the seeking. We need the diving deeper. This isn't going to be a time where if you just follow what I say, if you just do what I do, everything will be perfect. This is a time for getting our hands dirty. This is a time for greater understanding and digging deeper and pushing boundaries. And the Hierophant is going to say, stick with the tradition. Stick with the tradition. It's the minor arcana, it's the major arcana, marriage card. And what it's saying here is like, question, and don't think like just because it's the way it's always been, that it's the way it has to always stay. The Ten of Cups is showing us that we have beautiful, joyous love coming our way. And it's a need to celebrate this love, to celebrate ourselves, to celebrate what it is that we value within our lives. Yes, here we have a couple and a child, but it's whatever our happiness is, whatever our nurturing joy brings us and moves forward with. And so the Ten of Cups comes in and says, what is your happiness? And there can be something where it's like, our happiness and what we sought out as our happiness can be very overwhelming for us. It's either that it hasn't happened yet, it hasn't manifested within our life yet, or that, we've taken too much on. And so often we take so much on and we think, okay, I can just handle it. Especially if you've been drawn to this channel, there's this compassion of heart that is here and that spirit focuses on in these readings. And it's like, okay, but am I being honest with me? Am I being honest with what I love and what I want and what I need from life and what I'm afraid of and what is building up? And it's saying, don't do what we do in this modern age, turn on our phones and scroll through mindlessly and avoid the problem. It's like, look at the swords, because the swords are what arms us. And the Six of Wands is like, celebrate you, even if your partner isn't, even if you don't have a partner, even if it feels like everybody conspires against you. It's like, no, celebrate you. Stand tall with your head held high and believe in the brilliance that is you, because that is powerful and purposeful and brilliant and intense. And so the Six of Wands is telling us, to have this beauty lead us forward, to let ourselves express our own worth and our own beauty and our own greater understanding. And it brings us to the fact that everything is fine. And what we have to realize is that every hardship, every pain, every disappointment, every anger, every upset, it has prepared us for something. It has armed us for something. Because remember, swords are expensive. They're expensive now. They were what made people back in ancient times. And so here there is a wealth within us. And the wealth usually comes through pain. And that might sound pessimistic, but it isn't. It's like the lessons that stick. It's like when you're telling your little kid, like, don't slam the door, you're going to get your fingers caught. And they don't listen, and they slam the doors, and you're trying to stop them, but they're fast little things. And they slam their finger, and then they get hurt, and it's like, oh, that hurts. I remember now. And the kid remembers, like, slamming your door can hurt my fingers. I have to get my fingers out of the way. That's what we're learning here. And that, but as we get older, life's lessons become more complex. It's not just don't hurt yourself, It's don't drown in the world. And don't tune out. Because Pisces, something brilliant is coming. There is something brilliant coming. You might be saying dangers, tell me what that brilliant thing is. It's going to be different for each one of us. It's a mental and an emotional end of a cycle. It's like, I leave that person behind and I embrace this dream. And the person behind is the person that we once were, or the dream that we once had, the way that we thought things had to move just so in order to get there. And the Six of Pentacles, I love here that she's giving gifts to people. It's like, here's a present for you and here's a present for you. It's being able to be the giver and the receiver. It's finding that balance. And it's finding the balance within love of the person who gives the gifts and the person who receives them. It's finding the balance within all of our relationships during this time. Because for some of us Pisces, like, we're reaching a burnout. There's a sense of there's only so long that the dream can sustain us. And we need to bring it into the mental world, into the logical, existence of ourselves, and not tune out, and be able to celebrate the prosperity that is our existence and our friendships and our loves and our passions and our beauties. And it brings us now to going deeper. Show me deeply, Pisces. July 2021, love and relationships. Show me deeply, Pisces. July 2021, love and relationships. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly this one. The Ace of Pentacles. God, source, spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you a gift of prosperity. Now, this could be pregnancy for those who want it. This can be something growing and nourishing within us. This could be the connection of family, the connection of what we desire in our lives, the sense of power and creativity. What we're going to see here is that we're getting this gift of prosperity to move to the next level, because we've completed a cycle and we've come to great realizations. And this seed to be nourished, this bounty to be had, this is what's setting us apart. And this is what's guiding us forward in a very, very real way. There's a sense of a gift being given that's going to be very personal. So it can manifest itself in seeing a group of flowers for one person that were, somebody very dear to you, favorite flowers, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, or their name could be Rose, and all of a sudden you're thinking of them and you see this bouquet of roses and you're like, oh my gosh, or this rose bush. And what you're going to see here is that things are being answered and things are being guided, but it's not in the way that we think it should be. It's going to be in the way and through these intricate connections with those that we love and those that we have loved and still love, that have passed on. They're going to be leading us forward in a very powerful, in a very beautiful way. And that's going to be something here where it's like, nurture the seed and be guided. And this can even just be our angels and our spirit guides. So our subconscious chakra message is forgiveness, the heart chakra. Forgiving others, yes. But forgiving others always seems rather magnanimous, right? I forgive this person. It's like I have this power. But what about forgiving ourselves? That's super hard. And when the heart chakra is saying here, forgive, it's not about the rest of the world. It's about ourselves. Forgive and release. And let us move forward in love and in joy and in honor and in soul. And it leads us then to our subconscious energy that we need to be mindful of. And it's the Prince of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A sense of, am I fighting for what is prosperous? Am I being led towards what I think I should be doing? Or is this the relationship that needs to be nourished? Is this the path that I need to walk for my soul and for myself? Some things are going to look very good on paper, but in reality, they're not going to be as good as they seemed. Our subconscious energy that roots us is the devil. The devil is facing hurts and fears and chains that, and addictions that we haven't faced before. And this could be what's keeping us from celebrating ourselves. Subconsciously, we could be self-sabotaging in any way to say these dreams don't get to be honored, don't get to be realized, don't get to be worshipped within my life. The devil is Capricorn energy, and it is saying here, it's like it's holding us back. Because until we look at the chaos that holds us back, we will not be able to get to the place that we want to be. And the beautiful healing love that is there becomes the anguish. Our subconscious energy that crowns us is the Queen of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Strength and beauty in cutting through doubts and fears, in knowing our minds and knowing what we want and saying, this is it. This is my purpose. This is my destiny. This is my desire. This is my truth. And as I move forward in it, I move forward empowered and emboldened. And it leads us then to our subconscious energy that we dive deeper into. And it's the Eight of Cups. It's time to walk away from what we once thought we would love. And as we walk away from what we once thought we would love, we walk into where our hearts need to be right now. It's an ending, and it can be overwhelming, it can be overpowering, but it is a beautiful, sweet ending that's guiding our souls in an astounding way. All right, Pisces. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace love. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Pisces.